Hi, my name is Kasper and today I want to share a project I was hired to work on by Sonic Atoms. And this is a brand new sound library we created together with Patryk Scelina. Whether you're a producer, a composer or just love experimenting with sounds, I think you're going to really enjoy what we've put together. The library is called Vistula Tales and it's inspired by the Vistula River, Poland's largest and most historic river. The sounds here draw from Polish legends, the country's history and the natural landscape around the river. Presets are named after elements of Polish culture and history, some inspired by old stories of conflict and others by the plants and animals that live along the Vistula's banks. So, what is it? A sound library, sound sources and Omnisphere extension? Here is an official description. Vistula Tales includes 120 patches and 55 custom sound sources, so it's got a good range for building cinematic atmosphere. You will find everything from mysterious pads and evocative keys to more intense arpeggios and basses. All the patches were made from Sonic Atoms' own recorded and processed sounds, like analog synths, electric cello, electric guitars and basses, enhanced with Omnisphere's wavetables and effects. If you are into sound libraries like this, Sonic Atoms actually offers more than just Omnisphere collections. They've got libraries for other platforms like Cubase Halion as well, so there's a variety of tools for different setups and styles. And if you're curious to hear each sound individually, you can find demos of all the patches one by one on the Sonic Atoms website. It's a great way to explore everything Vistula Tales has to offer. I hope I'm not spilling too much about the mysteries behind Sonic Atoms, but the process of making that kind of library looked somehow like that. At the beginning of the process, Patryk from Sonic Atoms already had an idea how the library should work. He told me that the library should be like a toolkit to make a music for TV drama, sci-fi, dramatic video games type of mood. He sent me a bunch of references tracks and I've noticed that they rarely have clean instruments. They're mostly instruments that are processed and the track has a lot of pulse-like sounds, like a heartbeat, a perfect drama effect. Beside that, there was a lot of effects, almost like thrilling sounds that you can't really identify. Of course, a lot of lash pads and percussive sounds. I think those last ones are there to remind you about inevitable pressure of time. So, Patryk sent me some custom sounds made especially for that library. He used various analog synthesizers, electric cello, electric guitar and basses, but also he recorded some acoustic sounds, only to put the signal through some analog gear and to destroy it. In a good way, my job was to upload those sound sources, mix them well with Omnisphere engine and to make a patch that is playable and fun to use. In theory it was like sound designer's dream, but that process also had a little drama in it. For example, making a patch from a good sound source is not so complicated. You drag and drop a sound source to Omnisphere, make some tweaks and that's it. But if you have to make like over 100 patches in a specific system, the drama begins rather quickly. I learned a lot, making a lot of mistakes, and also being the person I am, I had to explore more than just clicking play on a sound source. I discovered that blending one or two sound sources with an onboard wavetables, making it go through Omnisphere collection of various filters, a bunch of effects that Omnisphere has too much, gives you the best results. Also, what is even more time-consuming, a modulation matrix. I watched some videos from a great sound designer, the Unfinished. He makes sounds for Hans Zimmer, for example. He uses a tremendous amount of modulation. So did I. Sometimes the complexity sounded very organic for me. Sometimes it was too complicated. But overall, I enjoyed the process and discovered really interesting and inspiring sounds. Beside the work of strictly designing sounds, there was a lot of indexing the patches, programming, making that the visual aspect of library are working, correcting the sounds and so on. I have some personal bests that I will show you. Oh, that was one of the sounds that made me think, that is so dramatic. impossible to spot the sound source. Here it is. I think you should totally go to the Sonic Atoms website. They have some Black Friday discount for the libraries, not only Vistula Tales. It's my first video on this channel, but you are more than welcome to leave that thumb up or hit that subscribe button. I also put together a short demo track using only sounds from Vistula Tales, so stick around to hear how it sounds in action. I chose a bunch of sounds like some drums, pulses, some plucks, and even some majestic brass. I called it a golden horn call. Yeah, that's a patriotic Easter egg. But hey, Poland had its Independence Day this month. Oh, and those lush soundscapey sounds, I think I will start from that. Thank you for watching and see you on the top charts.